Okay guys, so we're going up against our second dock robot in Shadow Man stage, or I guess not just second, but we're going up against our third and fourth dock robots in Shadow Man stage. And Shadow Man stage looks a bit different now. Instead of there being fire all over the place that didn't hurt you, it was only in the background, now there's a ton of spikes. So be very careful. I'm getting bad flashbacks to Mega Man 2's spike water section or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You probably know what I'm talking about. I got very nervous in that part there, but honestly it's only one little short segment there, but you can die just as easily, you know. And here obviously do not fall off the ladders here, because you know you'll freaking get instantly killed from those spikes. But again, yeah, tons of freaking spikes, so the Shadow Man stage already you can tell is a lot tougher. And instead of Breakman, we fight these, we fight this guy here who can instantly die from the hard knuckle, just like that. Yeah, the hard knuckle is freaking awesome. But, I wonder where this guy on the right border screen, Breakman, has gone. That mysterious figure with his strange whistling or whatever the heck he does. So anyway, and here, this is the part where I was said, you won't have to use Rush Jet until the second time you go through Shadow Man stage. Because now there's these weird platforms that will be constantly, you know, basically what happens when you're on these platforms. I guess I'll show it off real quick. Hopefully I don't die. But what happens is that if you stand on them for too long, they'll actually put you right back down. So be careful of those things. And then what makes matters worse is that you have to deal with that freaking thing, the weird globe thing that makes everything dark and shit. So be careful of that. But yeah, in this segment here, use Rush Jet. To be honest, I could go buy these things without, you know, using Rush Jet, but I don't want to take the risk and give the death count another freaking up on me. Yeah, fuck you, death count. So yeah, just use Rush Jet in that segment, and it's really no problem at all. To be honest, I never really like to do it, you know, without the Rush Jet, because I think it's too risky. And with this dock robot coming up, you're going to want to use Snake Man's weapon. And here I think is when I break my Mega Buster only against bosses, because in the last stage, in the last part, I used only the Mega Buster on Airman and Crashman because they were easy enough. But this guy, oh boy, going up against freaking Woodman's dock robot, and Woodman's dock robot is basically the same thing except he does a shit ton more damage. And for him, you're going to want to use the freaking Search Snake or the Needle Cannon. And as we saw there, he only hit me twice, and he nearly killed me. He's just as bad as, like, a Lek-Man, you could say. But again, with his weakness weapon, he's not too bad. And luckily, they give you energy on the way out from his place, so that's good. And here, like, I always like to use the hard knuckle against these guys, and I effed up there. I always like to use the hard knuckle against those guys. Those guys get killed instantly. Unfortunately, the hard knuckle isn't able to kill the, oh shit, I got hit there. Ouch, that guy did a ton of damage to me, actually. Ow. Unfortunately, the hard knuckle, it doesn't, go through guards, so despite its strong damaging power, it doesn't go through that kind of shit, so watch out, you know. And yeah, top spin sucks my ass. I just use it to insta-kill those guys, even though you could use Magnet Missile, but Magnet Missile probably would have been easier, but I conserve Magnet Missile's energy, you know. Oh shit. Ah, stupid missile, oh shit. Alright, and then yeah, Shadow Man's stage, actually, it's not too long, especially at after the first dock robot. Once you get to the second dock robot, it's pretty short on the way to get to this guy. But I wonder who the next dock robot is going to be. Remember how I said the Shadow Man stage kind of looked like Heat Man? Well, there's Heat Man. And just like In Mega Man 2, whenever you hit him, he'll try to charge at you, but his weakness is the Shadow Blade, so use that a lot. And to me, he comes at you a lot faster in his Doc Robot form, in my opinion. He also does a ton more damage to you. He also takes less damage too, unlike in Mega Man 2 where he got dealt, I think, 1 or 2 hits of damage whenever you hit him with the Mega Buster. And here he takes 1 bit of damage, so definitely use a special weapon or a Robot Master weapon on Heatman's Doc Robot, because he's much tougher than his Mega Man 2 version. But anyway, yeah, we just beat Shadow Man's Doc Robots, and now we're going on to Gemini Man's stage's Doc Robots. See y'all in the next part.